Hey, what's going on? It's Kevin Yates here from yatesperformancetraining.net. So today I want to show you how to use a deadlift if you've got lower back pain that you are having a tough time resolving. If it keeps coming and going, or if every time you work out you're dealing with back pain, or if you're a runner involved in sports, or with, just working around the house, whatever, and you're dealing with back pain and it really isn't resolving itself, this is one of the most effective exercises that you can do. I can't tell you how many times, though, I hear people with back problems, and other injuries as well, being advised by doctors, like, don't work out for a month, don't lift anything heavier than 10 pounds, or, don't do this movement or that movement, and, they're trying to avoid everything that causes pain, obviously, but the problem with that is that it doesn't make anything better. So you can take time away from working out, you can stop lifting or try not to move certain ways. The problem is that when you get back into life and you're doing things, life happens at life speed, and you can't guard against every single movement all of the time. The best way that you can fix things is not to avoid the problem, but it's to identify and address the cause of the problem. So what happens is, a lot of times, right, doctors are out there, and this is not to say every doctor does it, but I've seen it way too many times, prescribing pain medications for people, telling them not to lift anything more than 10 pounds, and doing things that make people weaker and don't solve the problem. So what we want to do is make sure that we're addressing the cause and solving the problem. That's what will make it go away. Then we can start living our lives the way we want. We don't have to give up doing our favorite activities because we're beat up and in pain all the time. So we work the deadlift. The main cause of back pain problems that I've seen, I've been doing this over 16 years, is that there's a lot of weakness in the body. There's imbalances that start to happen. We get muscles that are strong, muscles that are weak, and it throws the whole body off. So it makes it to the point where we don't move properly anymore. The joints aren't lined up properly anymore. We get imbalances where we're really, really weak in certain parts of movement patterns. All kinds of things get thrown off. So, and that causes pain and injuries. It causes increased wear and tear on the tendons, the muscles, joints, and the ligaments of the body. That creates a big problem. So we want to resolve that kind of stuff. Now, some of the main areas that are problems with back pain are from right in the back of the body, the hamstrings, the glutes, the upper and mid back muscles. These are muscles that get so weak over time because we don't properly condition them. So they get weaker and weaker, and we wonder why we have back problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a deadlift, but what we're going to do, instead of doing a traditional deadlift, we're going to do a sumo deadlift. So I'll show you the difference. The traditional deadlift is where, you put your feet about shoulder width apart, you grab the bar, I'll show you from the side, you grab the bar and you kind of squat it down and then come up. Now what that does, though, is it creates a longer lever. So that means that I've got to reach that bar further in front of my body when I come down, and what that does is it puts more stress on the lower back. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a real wide sumo stance, which is going to shorten that lever up. It's going to take the stress off the back and put more of the focus on the weak areas that we talked about, glutes, hamstrings, upper mid back. So if we get those areas working, we got a really effective exercise that can help strengthen muscles and resolve issues like back pain. So we put the feet, pretty wide. Let the toes angle out a little where they're comfortable. Don't point them way out to the sides. Don't keep them perfectly straight. Let them go, a little bit off to an angle. You just grab the bar inside the knees. I do one over and one under, hand grip. And then from there, it's just really getting back on your heels. Squeeze the shoulder blades, get your chest up, and then lift with your hips. So you're lifting with your hips. You're really just pushing your hips almost into the bar. And that's what you should be feeling a lot of. Feeling the muscles back there through your glutes and hamstrings, really, really working. Holding those shoulder blades back with your chest up. That's a real effective exercise. So add that one. You don't need to do real heavy weights though. So we're looking at, just lightening things up. Keeping reps within, 15 rep, 10 rep maybe, just depends what you can do. You could go a little bit lighter and longer, but you don't need to load things up and max it out at this point. You just want to teach your body how to activate the right muscles and get that movement down. So that is your sumo deadlift. Try that out. Let me know how it goes for you. If you have any other questions with injuries, building strength and performance, let me know. Post them below, and I will talk to you next time.